Top of the morning and happy St. Patrick's Day from War Memorial Stadium in Hampton, Virginia, as we get set for the first of a four-game series and a doubleheader here on a overcast Friday in the 757. It's the Apprentice School taking on St. Vincent College right here on Builders Stream YouTube. Good afternoon. Walker McCrary high above home plate here at War Memorial Stadium in the broadcast booth. We get set for first pitch of this four-game set and matchup between the Bearcats and the Builders. Bearcats come into this one at 5-4 overall. Losers of their last two, which came almost a week ago at the hands of Dickinson down in Lake Myrtle Park in Auburndale, Florida, where they've played a few games. Of course, St. Vincent from Pennsylvania, so trying to find games further south to be able to get going this year for the Division III team out of the ECAC. They take on the Builders here with a doubleheader today, a single game tomorrow starting at noon, and then a single game Sunday starting at noon as well. Happy you've joined us here for this one. Builders are 17-5, coming off of a loss to Bryant and Stratton on Tuesday, looking to bounce back today. Starting lineup for St. Vincent, it'll be Jordan Sable, Jimmy Davis, and Vincent Amatucci. 1, 2, and 3. Billy Peros is the cleanup hitter, followed by Jake Cyani, Kyle Belmont, Connor Banias, Matthew Lockwich, and Alex Hess, will go up against Isaac McAllister, who throws a first pitch strike, and we are underway here from War Memorial Stadium. McAllister comes into this game with a 2-0 record, 4 appearances. This is his fourth start of the year. 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 earned runs, 14 hits over 12 and 2/3 innings of work so far this season. For the freshman out of Charleston, West Virginia, who serves as a pipe fitter on the campus of the Apprentice School. 2-1 count. This one grounded to short. Weston, long throw, not going to be in time, as it'll be an infield single to lead things off for Jordan Sable. And that brings up Jimmy Davis. Look around the infield around the defense for the Builders. Matt Phoebus is out in left. Nate Urey in center with Jet Winslow out in right field. As McAllister deals in a first pitch ball. From third to first, Nolan Edwards, Cam Weston, Riggs Ellis, and Hunter Johnson, with Caleb Russell behind the plate completing the battery for Isaac McAllister. A 2-0 count. St. Vincent, they don't have to do any work to sport St. Patty's Day attire. They come in with green helmets and green numbers on their normal black jerseys. That's in for a strike, 2-1. A lot of clovers out in the outfield today as the grass becomes greener and greener as the springtime starts. Pitch outside, throw down. Weston gets it, tags, and thrown out was Sable. On the 2-6, caught stealing. Caleb Russell guns him down. Counts 3-1, but there is now an out in the inning. This one's sent high in the air to right center. Tracking is Urey, and he'll make the catch. No, he won't. It goes over his glove. That'll be an error, as I believe it hit off his glove. A little bit nonchalant out there by Geary. And Davis will reach second base on the error as Vincent Amatucci will step in. So just as quick as the Builders got a little bit of momentum with the caught stealing, St. Vincent now has a runner in scoring position with one out and an 0-1 count on Amatucci. In the dirt, Russell keeps it in front, 1-1. Pitch is grounded to the right side. That's going to get through for a base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Davis. The throw will not be in time. It's up the third base line. It's an RBI single for Amatucci, and that gives the Bearcats a 1-0 lead. And that brings up Billy Perose. Ball 1 to Perose. 6'2" junior from Vandergrift, Pennsylvania. He fouls that back into the netting. A ball and a strike. Happy you decided to join us here on Builder Stream YouTube. The wind blows out to left field. McAllister attempts a pickoff. I hope your bracket is not as busted as mine. One and two to count. McAllister working from the stretch. Amatucci on first. Delivers, got the outside corner, strike three, and Perose down looking. That brings up Jake Ciani. Ciani, a senior from Homer City, Pennsylvania, will bat out of the right-handed batter's box. In the air to center. Geary settles and makes the catch to retire the side. But St. Vincent on the board early, a run off 2 hits. We head to the bottom half of the first. St. Vincent 1, Builders coming to bat. We'll have it for you on the other side here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you will learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Builder lineup looks like this. Cam Weston will lead things off, followed by Caleb Russell and Jet Winslow. Hunter Johnson will bat clean up. Justin Bradshaw and Riggs Ellis in the 5-6 hole. 7, 8, and 9 are Nolan Edwards, Matt Phoebus, and Nate Urey. By the way, Bradshaw, the DH, they will all go up against Jeremy Cruiseweiser, a 6'1 junior from Canfield, Ohio, who comes in with a 1-0 record. Cruiseweiser, this is his third start of the year. 2.45 ERA, 11 innings of work, 3 earned runs off 9 hits, 14 Ks, 7 walks. Batters hitting just over 230 against him early on this year, as Cam Weston will lead things off. We'll hit the defense for the Bearcats here in just a moment, as that pitch missed high, ball 1. Davis, Sable, and Ciani, excuse me. Across the outfield from left to right. Banias and Perot's on the corners. Hess and Belmont at short and second. Behind the plate is Lockwich. 2-1 count now on Cam Weston. The 2-1. Weston watches that one just above the letters. 3-1. Cam made himself known last year at the 2022 Small College World Series as the Builders took down the national championship. Played very well in Du Bois, Pennsylvania. 3 balls and 2 strikes now on the shortstop. And that misses high and away, and Weston draws a leadoff walk. That brings up Caleb Russell. Russell, junior electrician from Prince George, watches ball 1 away. Where the Builders have an advantage this weekend, they've played 22 baseball games. It's opposed to just 9 for St. Vincent this year. So the bats should be pretty warm, and pitcher's arms really starting to get into shape as we head into the middle portion of the 2023 season. Builder's arms really going to be put to the test this weekend against St. Vincent. That's in for a strike 2-1. Should get some good weather this weekend after rain rolls through the area tonight and into tomorrow morning, but should be out of here before first pitch. 2-2 the count. Line down the right field line. It's foul. Still 2-2. Weston takes his lead as that's fouled away. We'll need to check on the catcher Lockwich as that hit him in a very uncomfortable place. That'll bring Coach Janosko out to check on him. Even with all the protective padding that catchers wear, It still does not feel good when a bat comes off of a ball, or a ball comes off of a bat, excuse me. Tell you what, let's take a quick commercial break while they check on Lockwich here from War Memorial Stadium. This is Builder Stream YouTube.
The thing that sets Whirlies apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Whirlies is the people, the team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Whirlies is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Whirlies, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as like a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We've sent people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
Russell pops out to third base as we welcome you back to War Memorial Stadium. Lockwich looks to be okay. Just needed to catch his breath after that ball hit him. As Jet Winslow will now step into the batter's box with one away. Weston on first. Nearly hits Jet. Ball one. Freshman electrician from Hertford, North Carolina. In the air to right. Ciani comes in and makes the catch. 2 away. That brings up Hunter Johnson, the USCAA Player of the Week. Who has been tearing it up as of late. Last week, hit .818 with 11 RBI. This year at .473 at the plate, 8 doubles, 2 triples, and 18 runs batted in. And wisely, Cruz Weiser going to check on Cam Weston. Try and keep him close to the bag with Johnson at the plate as well as he's been hitting it. First pitch well outside, trying to get Johnson to chase something early in the count. 1-0. Hard to get a batter like that to chase when he's been seeing the ball as well as he has. Off the handle into shallow left field. Coming on is Davis, and he will have to step backwards right at the last second to make the catch and retire the side. Builders get the leadoff walk, can't do anything with it. We head to the second. It's Bearcats 1, Builders 0 as we head to the second inning here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you will learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Back with you here from War Memorial Stadium. As the second baseman, Kyle Belmont, will lead things off. First pitch is in for a strike to Belmont from McAllister. Ball one. Two balls and two strikes. Pitch outside, 3-2 to the sixth batter for the Bearcats. 5'8" sophomore from Harrisburg. As that pitch misses a little low, and Belmont will take a leadoff walk, bringing up Connor Benias. Freshman from Irwin, Pennsylvania. McAllister working from the stretch again as he misses inside, ball one. Becoming somewhat of a regularity in this game for McAllister. Still has not given up an earned run. But did have to work through a little bit of a trying first inning. Now it's a 2-0 count on Benias, and that hits him right in the back of the helmet, pops the helmet off. Looks to be okay. Flips the bat to the back to the dugout and runs down to first base. It was a breaking ball, as Lockwich will step in. Lockwich, the junior from McDonald, Pennsylvania. Grounded to short, could be two. Weston will take it himself to second, throws over to Johnson for first for the 6-3 double play. Belmont does move up to third, though, but there are now two away for Alex Hess. Hess, junior from Mount Airy, Maryland. .5'11" and playing shortstop here in game number one. He's also listed as a right-handed pitcher, so will be interesting to see if we see him this week. There you see lead off of third base. That's a ball outside. Belmont trying to get every inch he can to try and give Mr. Cruiseweiser a little bit of cushion to work with. As you know, the batters or the Builders bats have been hitting it pretty well over the course of this year. In fact, 162 runs scored over 22 games. That's nearly 8 per game as Cam Weston can't make the catch just over his outstretched glove as Hess bloops one in for a single to score Belmont and make it a 2-0 game. About 7.5 runs a game for the Builders, so St. Vincent knows that they've either got to get great pitching to hold the bats at bay or score a lot of runs. First pitch, a ball to the leadoff hitter in Jordan Sable, who legged out that infield single to start the game. Squares, DeBont pulls back as pitch was inside, 2-0. McAllister, a pickoff move. Pitch misses high, 3-0, and now that'll send Caleb Russell out to have a word. And that misses ball 4. So that brings up Davis. First pitch, caught the outside corner, strike 1. McAllister trying to work out of this one, limit damage. Sticks on the scoreboard are easy to come back with. It's the crooked numbers you want to avoid. Foul tip into the glove, 0-2. From the stretch, McAllister deals. Just missed the outside corner, 1-2. Almost got Davis to take a hack at it. The pitch swung on and missed, and McAllister works out of the jam, but a run comes across again for the Bearcats. Your new score through 1.5. St. Vincent 2, Apprentice School nothing. You're watching Builder Baseball on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Bradshaw will lead things off for the Builders here in the second. 5, 6, 7 due up for the home team wearing their maroon uniforms today. First pitch in for a strike. Missed high, 1-1. Fans, don't forget to purchase your Apprentice Athletic Club membership. Get discounted tickets to all regular season Builder home games. Also get exclusive access to tailgates and socials that the AAC puts on every year. GoBuilders.com if you want to do that. To third, Benias throws over and gets the out and brings up Riggs Ellis. So let's see what Ellis can do to try and get to Cruisweiser. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. There you see Ben Jones, the head coach for the Apprentice School baseball team, trying to lead his team to back-to-back national titles. Pitch is fouled away. Still 0-2. Now is swung on and missed. That brings up Nolan Edwards. Swung on and missed by Nolan, 0-1. The Builders trying to continue a trend of teams that have defended their national championship at least once. Penn State Du Bois won 3 straight before College of St. Joseph's won in 16 and 17. The Builders bookending both of those with a title last year and a title in 2015. Grounded to short. Hess over to Perot's, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Jeremy Cruisweiser as he is very efficient on the mound. We head to the third inning. Builders trail 2-0 on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans, Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
Again, a happy St. Patrick's Day to all who celebrate. Please celebrate responsibly tonight as we get ready for the third inning here at War Memorial Stadium. As Vincent Amatucci will step in. To lead things off for the Bearcats. First pitch from Isaac McAllister, in for a strike, 0-1. Again, these two teams will play a pair today before a pair of 7-inning games, I should say, before 2 9-inning games, one Saturday, one Sunday. Everything starting at noon. GoBuilders.com for your tickets. As McAllister's gotten ahead 0-2. Deals low and away 1-2. Fouled away at the plate. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. In the air, we're left center field. Tracking is Yuri, who calls off Phoebus and makes the catch. For the first out, bringing up Billy Perez. Perez, excuse me. Perez standing in, trying to get something going for St. Vincent, who had their leadoff hitter retired for the first time today. This one high in the air to left field. Tracking back is Phoebus on the warning track. Has to backpedal to make the catch as that wind is carrying the baseball further and further out. 2 away now for Jake Ciani, excuse me. First pitch to Ciani is a strike, 0-1. The wind, the pitch is low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. As I said, the wind blowing pretty heavily out to left field today. This one sliced into center. Yuri there makes the easy grab, and McAllister deals his first inning down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom half of the third. Builders trail the Bearcats 2-0.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
8-9-1 due up for the Builders here in the third. That starts with number 8, Matt Phoebus, who grounds one right away to short. Taken by Hess on the run. The throw pulls Perot's off the bat, and then the ball comes out of the glove, so that will be an error on the shortstop, as the throw pulled him off. So Phoebus aboard for Nate Yeary. The center fielder, Yeary, a freshman pipe fitter from Cortland, Virginia, squares to bunt, tries to lay it down, offered at it though, and it's in for a strike. Coming set from the stretch is Cruz Weiser. Pitches outside. Ball one. You see Yeary still trying to bunt, and the infield flying around to try and defend against the bunt. 2-1. You don't want Phoebus to go first to third on a bunt. So you're just hoping against all hope that if you're going to defend it the way that it looks like they're trying to, that he doesn't get it down the first base line. Yeary can't make contact there. It's 2-2. Third baseman was charging. Shortstop was going to third. Second baseman going to second, leaving the first baseman on an island at first base with the pitcher to try and get the sure out with the speedy Yeary. Now he'll be swinging away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. So Yeary down on strikes as they can't move Phoebus around. That brings Cam Weston back to the plate. First pitch high and away, ball one to Weston, who reached on an error, or rather reached, I believe, on a walk his first time up. Ball high, 2-0. Swung on and missed. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 1 strike to Weston, who cuts through that one. It's 2-2. Builders just have not been able to really see Cruz Weiser's pitches very well here in the early going. Still looking for their first hit of the day. They've had a few base runners, but not been able to do much with them as Weston makes contact but fouls it away. I mean, you can see out in center field the center fielder Sable playing very shallow as they're playing Weston to push toward right a little bit in the outfield. 2-2 is swung on and missed through that 81-mile-an-hour fastball. Now 2 away for Caleb Russell. So let's see if Russell can move Phoebus around and try and get a 2-out rally going here. First pitch lined down the left field line, but foul. Gave those fans that are sitting down the line a little bit of a scare. He's thrown it well, Cruiseweiser has. Held the Builders without a hit through the first 2 2/3. Out of the stretch. The 1-1 pitch coming to Caleb Russell. Fouled back just to the right of the press box. Ball and 2 strikes. Builders trying to get something going. The offering is in the dirt, 2 2. The pitch into center, and that's going to drop in for the Builders' first hit of the day. So a good piece of defensive hitting there from Caleb Russell will bring up Jet Winslow. Best chance the Builders have had so far. First time a runner has made it across the diamond. First pitch to Winslow is in for a strike, 0-1. 65-mile-an-hour curveball made its way over. The pitch is in the dirt. Keeping it in front of him was Lockwich. 1-1. Checking the runner at second as Cruiseweiser now comes to the plate and misses outside, 2-1. Gets his sign. Phoebus takes his lead off second. The pitch, grounded back up the middle. Gets right past Haas into the outfield for a base hit. Throwing the brakes on was Phoebus. Coming around third. That's a good throw in from Sable. That'll load the bases on the base hit. That brings up Hunter Johnson. We mentioned how well he's been seeing the ball as of late. See if he can take advantage of an excellent opportunity here for the Builders to cut into this 2-0 lead. First pitch to the lefty. Outside corner, strike 1. Russell his lead off of second. The pitch sent out to left. Davis trying to track. It's over his head and bounces one off of the wall. 2 runs will score as the double from Hunter Johnson ties this game up at 2 apiece. So an excellent piece of work there from Hunter Johnson, going opposite field and just continuing to pad his stat line. Now the first pitch to Bradshaw is a ball, 1-0. pitch is low again, 2-0. Cruiseweiser's crossed over the 50 pitch mark, as now Lockwich will go over to have a word, try and settle him down. No action out in the Bearcat bullpen as of yet. The 2-0. That's right down the middle for strike one. Builders trying to continue to take advantage of the opportunities presented to them. Runners in scoring position. Second and third with 2 outs. Three and one now the count. And that's ball 4, so that loads the bases up again. This time for Riggs Ellis as the sun peeks through the clouds. First pitch to Riggs, grounded toward third. That's through for a base hit. 1 run will score. Rounding third and coming home is Hunter Johnson. The throw will be cut off, and the Builders lead 4-2. All Builders here in the third, as Nolan Edwards will step back in. Builders sending their 9th batter to the plate this inning. First pitch from Cruiseweiser is high, ball 1 to Nolan. The 1-0 chopped at the plate, and that will bounce into the on-deck circle where Matt Phoebus will pick it up. One and one the count. Lead off of second from Bradshaw. Being held on. Now the pitch. Popped up towards shallow right field. Could be trouble, but a great play made by Belmont coming over from second base to make the catch and retire the side. 4 runs off 4 hits and an error for the Builders. We head to the 4th. Builders 4, Bearcats 2.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
6, 7, 8 due up for the Bearcats here in the 4th inning. They trail for the first time today after a 4-spot put up by the Builders in the 3rd. And now Isaac McAllister gets to pitch with a lead. It'll be Kyle Belmont due up to lead off the 4th inning. First pitch from McAllister, just a little bit high, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. March Madness well underway. Mentioned earlier, congratulations if you're one of the 600 and some odd people with a perfect bracket still. Odds are you're not here if you're got one of those perfect brackets. Sent out to center and Yeri makes the catch. As Benias steps in. I want to wish a congratulations out to both Builder basketball teams making the USCAA National Tournament. The women, as the 6th seed, lost to the eventual national champion DUville, but then won their consolation bracket game. And then the men making it to the semifinals before a double overtime heartbreaker. Eliminated the Builders, ended up losing to the eventual runners-up of Division I men's basketball in the USCAA. But excellent seasons for the basketball team. Also an excellent season for the wrestling team, as that's chopped foul. 3rd place in the NCAA National Tournament. A couple of national runners-up. 9 All-Americans for the Builder wrestling team, most in program history in a single season. It's been an excellent 22-23 for the Apprentice School Athletic Department. Football team, their winningest season in program history, winning the Neptune Bowl, going 9-1. Golf team, 3rd place in the USCAA National Tournament back in October. That's sent into foul ground and will get out of play. Of course, the baseball team, a strong start to the year, 17-5, looking to defend their national championship in a couple of months up in Du Bois. Two and two. Now a full count. Full count pitch, here it is. It's inside. And Benias draws the 1-out walk, bringing up the catcher for Matt Lockwich. Out of the stretch, McAllister to the plate, to third, could be 2. Edwards to second for 1. Over to first is in time. The 5-4-3 double play gets the Builders out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. Halfway home, it's 4-2 Builders here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Builders will start the fourth inning the way they started the third, with Phoebus, Geary, and Weston due up in the frame. First pitch to Phoebus, the ball inside. Phoebus reached on an error to start the inning. That ended up with 4 runs. All of them unearned, because they all came with 2 outs. Ball outside 2-0. The pitch missed inside 3-0. So Phoebus doing a great job of being very disciplined at the plate. That's in for a strike, 3-1. The pitch. Phoebus sends this one high in the air, right side. The second baseman, Belmont, will dance around a little bit, but it will stay underneath of it to make the catch. 1 away now for Geary. First pitch to Geary. There's a ball outside. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Now 1-2 count. Sable still playing very shallow in center field. Anything hit hard to center, it might get over his head. This one chopped to second, though. Belmont's there, makes the play, and beats Geary for by a half step for out number 2 to bring up Cam Weston. Two away for Weston. First pitch fouled away. 0-1. right side, out of play. 0-2. Cruiseweiser 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Not going to find it there as that's high and tight, 1-2. Line to third. Backhand knocked down by Benias. He throws across the way and gets the out to retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for the Bearcats in the fourth. We head to the fifth. Still 4-2 Builders here on Builders Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
There you see Alex Hess set to lead things off for the Bearcats here in the fifth inning as McAllister goes back to work, leading 4-2. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. That's lifted, or grounded rather, to short as Weston fields and throws to first for 1 out. Brings up Jordan Sable. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. 4 runs off 4 hits for the Builders and 1 Bearcat error. 2 runs off 3 hits. And a Builder error. For St. Vincent. The 1-2. Hit in the air right side. Giving chase was Winslow, but it's out of play. Still 1-2. The ball out. 2-2. That caught the upper half of the zone. Strike 3. Down looking. That brings up Jim Davis. First pitch missed. Ball 1. That missed the outside corner. The 2-0 pitch. Outside corner, 2-1. In the air left field. Coming on strong is Phoebus. He'll make the catch. And the Builders, a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. We head to the bottom half. Apprentice 4, St. Vincent 2. You're watching Builder Baseball here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Russell Winslow Johnson due up for the Builders here in the 5th inning. As the first pitch to Caleb is in for a strike. Nothing in 1. Logan Mize out in the bullpen for the Builders. Starting to stretch out. That's grounded to second. Belmont to Perot's for out number 1. Brings up Jet Winslow. First pitch of ball, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. To short. Good play by Hess. Catching it off the short hop and throwing over to first for out number 2 to bring up Hunter Johnson, who had the double to left his last time up. Backing up is the left fielder Davis, but Sable stays pretty shallow in center. Johnson rolls over one to first. Making the play is Perot. He steps on the bag for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down go the Builders in the 5th. We head to the 6th. Builders 4, Bearcats 2 here on Builder Street.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you will learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
In the air to center. And Yuri makes the catch for out number 1 as we welcome you back to War Memorial Stadium. Builders 4, Bearcats 2. Brings up Billy Perot. First pitch from McAllister in for a strike. 0-1. McAllister really starting to find his own now. In the air to center, and that's down for a base hit. So Perot reaches to bring up Ciani. Tying run at the plate. First pitch from McAllister in for a strike, 0-1. That's also a strike, 0-2. McAllister working quickly on the bump. Swung on and missed. 3 pitches to Ciani, 3 strikes. And that puts 2 away for Kyle Belmont. Ball outside, 1-0. Pickoff move. McAllister keeping Perot's close. That's in for a strike, 1-1. One and one, and McAllister kind of slipped on the mound there. Looks to be okay. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Towards second. Stepping on the bag there is Ellis as McAllister gets up after trying to field it. That retires the side. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. Builders look for insurance. 4-2 here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Five, six, seven due up for the Builders as Bradshaw cuts and misses at strike 2. The pitch in the air. On the infield, second baseman Belmont there. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning, and that brings up Riggs Ellis. First pitch to Riggs is a little low, 1-0. Two and 0 the count. That's in for a strike now on Riggs, 2-1. Cruiseweiser's still out there. No action in the bullpen. They're going to try and get to the seventh. 2-2 now the count. Fouled off into the Builder dugout. Kind of a slow chopper over there. Wasn't a screaming line drive. Cruiseweiser working from the stretch. Missed outside, full count. Payoff pitch. Missed, and Riggs draws a very good walk to bring up Nolan Edwards. First pitch to Nolan is a ball, 1-0. In the air, right side. Coming in quickly, but it's going to get down. Ciani couldn't get there. The throw to second well offline as they tried to get the force out because Ellis had to stay close to first base with the shallow fly ball. Will be a hit. And that brings up Matt Phoebus with 2 on and 1 away. Now we'll have a meeting of the minds on the mound. Again, haven't seen action out in the Aircat bullpen, so I don't imagine this is going to be a pitching change. Quick break here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
So after the meeting on the mound, Matt Phoebus at the plate. 92nd pitch for Cruiseweiser's in for a strike, 0-1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Missed 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Shot out to left. That's down for a base hit. Ellis will round third. He'll come to the plate. The throw's going toward third base. Builders take a 5-2 lead. That'll bring up Nate Yeary. Again, Bearcats now have a little bit of action in the bullpen. Not much. Nobody warming up off the bump. First pitch to Yeary in for a strike. That caught the outside corner as well. 0-2. Runners lead off. Now time called, we reset. 1 out in the inning, 2 on for the Builders. Outside, 1-2. McAllister threw it really well. 6 innings, 1 earned run off 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Grounded to second, could be 2. Belmont to Hess for 1, over to first, not in time. It'll be a fielder's choice. Moves Edwards up to third. So runners on the corners as the Builders flip the lineup to Cam Weston. And now it looks like we are going to have a pitching change as 100 pitches have been thrown by Cruz. Weiser will step aside. Introduce you to the new pitcher right after this on Builders Stream YouTube.
The thing that sets Worley's apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Worley's is the people. The team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Worley's is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Worley's, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We send people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
New pitcher for St. Vincent is number 27, Andrew Root. 6-foot junior out of New Cumberland. Root on the year, 0-1 in 2 appearances. One of those was a start, a 5.87 ERA, 7 2/3 innings of work, 5 earned runs off 7 hits, 9 walks, 6 strikeouts. Batter's not hitting great against him though, 233 on the year. And he'll face Cam Weston in his first batter of the game, and what he hopes is the last of the inning, but not the last of the game. First pitch inside, a ball, and Yuri takes second on the pitch. Trying to get those all-important insurance runs. It's right now a 3-run cushion. Would love to get a couple more. Breaking ball nearly hit Weston in the elbow. 2-0. That's in for a ball, 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. That was a get me over. Now he's got the first strike under his belt, so let's see what he does now. Fouled away. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. It's thrown behind Weston, ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Caleb Russell. And a chance for the Builders to really blow this game open. Fouled straight back into the netting on the first pitch, 0-1. Thrown behind Russell there, 1-1. To third. Benias, an easy play to retire the side. We head to the 7th inning. Logan Mize on his way into from the bullpen to try and close this one out. Listening to Builder Baseball right here on Builder Stream YouTube.
How much you earn has a lot to do with how much you learn. That's why Bayport Credit Union is again investing in your continued education. Through our Bayport Foundation, we're giving $100,000 in tuition assistance to area high school seniors, college students, and working adults attending a university, trade, or vocational school. Everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and financially wise. Visit bayportcu.org to learn more.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Logan Mize, the new builder pitcher, into the game here in the 7th to try and earn his 4th save of the year. 1-0 in 9 appearances, all coming out of the bullpen with those 3 saves. 9 earned runs off 14 innings of work and 14 hits. 15 strikeouts, 7 walks. ERA 5.79 for Logan. He'll face the bottom third of the lineup in Benias, Lockwich, and Hess. So let's see what Mize can do. The two-sport athlete here at the Apprentice School, senior sheet metal worker from Bear Creek, North Carolina. Ball 1. Chopped back to Mize. It'll instead be Russell to field it with the bare hand. Throws over to first. And Johnson able to hold onto the bag. As Matt Lockwich steps in. Correction, it'll be a pinch hitter. LJ Evans will be the new batter. 5'11" sophomore from New Brighton, Pennsylvania. First pitch to him is a ball. Now 2-0 to the left-handed hitting LJ. Just missed the inside corner, 3-0. The good thing for the Builders is the tying run still stands in the dugout. The thing is, can just as quickly come onto the field in the on-deck circle as he's going to now after the 4-pitch walk. And that brings up another pinch hitter. And Dalton Nicklow. 6'3" sophomore from Pasadena, Maryland. And a pinch runner. The first pitch is a ball. I believe that's number 7. Jay-Sean Taylor. In for a strike, 1-1. So Taylor will pinch run. Nicklow will bat. Down the first baseline, foul, 1-2. Mize from the stretch delivers. Got him swinging. That brings up Jordan Sable. Last chance for the Bearcats. In the air, right center field. Could be trouble. That's going to get down. One hop up against the wall. Rounding second and heading to third. One run will score as Sable into third, standing for a triple. Keeping hope alive. And another pinch hitter coming in now for St. Vincent. Dimitri Gary. 6-foot junior from Sewickley. And he represents the tying run. And that'll bring Ben Jones out to have a word with Mize. Very quick word. Two outs in the frame for Gary, who steps in. Oh, 2 count. In for strike 3, and Mize shuts the door on the Bearcats here in game number 1 as the Builders take the first game of the series 5-3 over St. Vincent. Stay tuned, about 30 to 35 minutes from now, game 2 of the doubleheader between the Builders and the Bearcats. Until then, Builders on top, 5-3 from War Memorial Stadium.